Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and these guys defending their home turf. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Chargers. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for us, San Diego.
They go right back to Etienne. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
To number 89.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
At the 44-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the pistol, they're going to run with Etienne. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A 2-yard gain.
The Chargers selecting to try for the field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Good for Broncos. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to give them their first points of the ballgame.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll throw it. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense here another chance to take a shot on him.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
They're throwing it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down.
We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
San Diego, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
ETN again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. So he makes up for his earlier miss in the game. He knocks that one right through, and it's important for him to move past that early miss, Kate, because you never know if he's going to be needed for a big moment when we get to the 4th.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the 1st.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 3.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
At their own 43-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. To the left, he's got a roll out. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
They'll run it here on third down. So he puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Etienne on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
On second down, it's Etienne. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Making the call himself. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
McCarthy looking to throw. All the left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
50-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here on 1st down. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Third and less than a yard.
Third and long for him here. It's all target to Williams. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Broncos first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
McCarthy throwing on third down. It is Kupp, left side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Number 82, incomplete.
They'll bring out the punter here.
Results in a fourth
And he's
down.
hoping for a well-placed strike. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Broncos offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Steps up, and he's running with it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
McCarthy. It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's to Williams over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down. Again, McCarthy to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Second play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for him. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Throw is caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is third and 9. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Trying to hit his fullback there. So that brings up fourth and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Trying to throw this from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete! And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
First and 10, looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here's the final play of our first half.
Yards to go.
He's back to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is the Bears quarterback hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Bears get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the results from a very intriguing second week of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away.